All right, so now I'm going to demo transition mode, which is mode 2. First thing we're going to do is select the modes. So you disconnect the power and hold the record button at startup. And I'm going to choose mode 2 for transition. So you can see I've got 2 green blinks there. So I'm going to select that. For input modes, I'm going to choose 3. There we go. So 3 yellow blinks. And that's making both input 1 and 2 interruptible. All right, so it blinks first the motor mode and then the input mode, lets you know which one is selected. All right, and as usual, the wheel controls the speed of the motor. Now, I'm just going to quickly record 2 programs. One is a few seconds of the motor in that direction. Now I'm going to switch to input 2 by holding the record button for 10 seconds. Wait till it starts blinking slow. So I'm choosing 2 blinks, letting go. Now I'm going to record the motor moving in the other direction really quickly. All right, so we got a few seconds of that. All right, so if this was the normal mode, as soon as I pressed play, the motor would immediately jump to going in that whatever direction and speed I had. And it would be pretty violent. You'd see the motor twist, and if you had a mechanism connected to this, it can, start damaging things or damaging your motor or overloading the power supply. But when I do it with transition mode, you can see it transitions up to the full speed, and then at the end of the scene, it transitions back to 0. Now, if I was to trigger the other input, you can see it goes the other direction. Again, in normal mode, if I was to trigger this button while the motor was turning the other direction, the motor would immediately go from forward to reverse, and that would be fairly violent. But in this mode, I can, at any point, go back and forth between the 2 directions by pressing each button, and it will just transition between those 2 speeds, so that it always ensures that the movement is smooth and safe to your mechanics and the PicoVolt in your power supply.